A number of schools across the country have closed their doors as the crisis surrounding kids' play sand products continues. It's believed at least 6 kinds of decorative coloured sand sold at stationery and Kmart stores may be laced with asbestos, prompting a nationwide recall. Ian Caplin is MBIE's product safety spokesperson.
We're working very closely with Kmart, the retailer, obviously, here and in Australia, which is where the products are sold, to just ascertain the size of the distribution. Typically what happens in a product safety-based recall is that obviously the seller has the liability to check up on this, and it's incumbent on the seller to check out that the inventories in the stock. So Kmart will be looking in across all its supply lines. It's processing the recall. It's been fully cooperative. It's a voluntary recall. It's getting on with it, as are we, in terms of putting out the very important safety messages which come from a situation like this, particularly when, of course, we don't hang about because this potentially has asbestos and potentially involves children.
Yes, now do we know at this point how many schools have these products in classrooms?
Yeah, I don't really want to speculate on numbers of schools at the moment. The most important point is if you are a parent and you do have a concern and you have this in the house, there are some very, very good directions and pieces of advice on the Health New Zealand website. I would urge people to look at it because it gives really detailed, very careful advice on how to proceed with the disposal of these particular products. And I do understand that mums and dads and caregivers will, of course, I'm a dad myself, will of course be concerned. I do urge them to look at the Health New Zealand site.
Yes, a huge amount of concern because, of course, this is a product, magic sand, it's colourful. Kids of all ages, including very young children, play with it. They're squishing it through their fingers. Their faces are very close to it.
Yes.
And it potentially has asbestos in it. What is the risk and what is the advice to parents?
In the normal course, there's no imminent need to take medical advice. But of course, if there is a concern, then phoning up the health line or getting in touch with your GP are ports of call and are options. But again, and I'm not apologising for keeping going back to this, the Health New Zealand website gives quite a lot of detail on that. It explains the nature of the products. It explains how you can bag them up and put them to one side, ready for disposal through council facilities, and councils will be coming on board. And it also talks about the situations in the real world, as you've said. Kids get messy and these things are over the carpet. This isn't a case where you stick a hoover over it or a broom. There are ways of getting rid of it properly.
Ian Caplin there, MBIE's product safety spokesperson. Thanks for your time today.
Pleasure.